Morning all. Hope you guys are able to hear me and able to see the screen which I'm sharing. Can you please confirm, guys?
Yes, Raj.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what are the topics we discussed in the yesterday session?
Automation lifecycle, installation
Yes.
of Java and Eclipse, and creating a
Okay.
project class.
Okay, cool. So these are the concepts what we learned in the yesterday session. So what are the things required for the automation tester? What you guys has to know during the automation testing? And then I explained about the Java, why we are using Java with the Selenium and why we are not using other languages, why we are using Java mostly. And after that, we have seen the automation testing life cycle. There are few phases we are having in the life cycle there: test script planning, designing, enhancement, debug, and analysis. And later, I have explained the exploratory of the Selenium, right? So, what are the types of Selenium explorations we have, like Selenium ID, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium Grid? What is the difference between ID and RC, WebDriver, and Grid? Okay, so initially we have Firefox add-on. Later it was implemented with the programming language and directly communicate with the operating system. And in Grid we can use with any browser, any platform, and any, here you can see BPP, browser independent, platform independent, and programming independent. Okay, these are the concepts we have seen. And later I have explained you to how to install the Eclipse, Selenium jars, and Java as well. Hope you guys install the Eclipse in your laptops. Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
If
sir.
not, please try to install after completion of the today class. Please try to install if you haven't completed yet. Okay.
Yes, we did.
Siva, can you mute yourself, please, if you are not having any doubt? Okay, good. So today we are going to see what is meant by JVM, what is meant by JRE, and what is meant by JDK, and what are variables we have, what is meant by variables in Java, and that is meant by data types in Java. Okay, these are the concepts what we are going to mainly concentrate on it. If time permits, we'll go with some if statements as well. In the syllabus, we have third statement as conditional statements, right? If else, if else, if. Nested, if we have some conditional statements. If time permits, we'll go with these concepts as well. Okay, first let's see what is meant by JVM and what is meant by JDK and what is meant by JRE. Okay, so let me open a document. I think I shared the document, right? Have you guys received the document which I shared yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, good. So if you haven't received, please reach out me. I will share it you again. Okay. So there we can see what is meant by JRE and JDK. So here you have what is meant by JVM, what is meant by JRE, and what is meant by JDK. First, let's see what is meant by JVM. Okay. So initially, we are written our code in some programming language, whether it may be Java or Python, whatever it is, it will be there in the English language only, right? So, like we are calling it as a Java code. We are calling it as a Java code. But that machine can't understand the language which is written by us. In Java, how can we write public static void main system.out.println? Yesterday we have seen one sample program, right? Writing that code in the English language, whatever programming language it is, our main agenda is to write it on the English language only, right? But the machine can't understand the English language. Machine understandable language is machine level language. Okay, machine level language that is in the form of zeros and ones, that is called as a binary language. Binary language. So if you want to convert that English language into the binary language, you should use one thing, that is call it as a compiler. The compiler is going to convert Java code into the mission level language. This process is called it as a JVM, Java Virtual Machine. We can't see physically, but it present virtually. If you see here, JVM is a Java Virtual Machine. It is an abstract machine. We can't see it physically. It is called a virtual machine because it doesn't physically exist. It is a specification that provides a runtime environment in which Java bytecode can be executed. It means that this Java is going to be converted into the bytecode. It is nothing but a binary language with the help of compiler. That's what he's telling what is meant by JVM. Then what is meant by JRE? JRE is nothing but a combination of JVM and some development tools. If you see, JRE is a set of software tools which is used for developing Java applications. It is used to provide the runtime environment, and it is the implementation of JVM. It is physically exist, and it contains a set of libraries for other files that JVM uses at runtime. If you see here, this is called JRE. It means that it is a combination of JVM and we have set of libraries like example .jar etc and other files. So we have some other libraries to develop certain applications. Okay, so JRE is nothing but Java runtime execution. JVM plus set of libraries and other files is called it as a JRE. What is meant by JRE? It's a combination of what is combination of
JVM
JVM plus
library.
set of libraries which required for application. Okay, so this is called JRE. Similarly, you can find that JDK is nothing but JRE plus some set of development tools. If you see the document here, you can find out this. JDK is nothing but JRE plus some development tool Java C comma Java, Java C comma Java. So let me open this document. JRE plus some document Java C comma Java. So if you guys execute these codes in the command prompts, you can know the importance of Java C and Java. Okay, so if you want to run any program in the command prompt, what you have to do is, for example, there is this program is in Java class and sample.java. Let me go copy the path of this file and we'll try to execute in the command prompt. We'll show it to you. Okay, sorry, let me copy it. First, I should copy the path of this. So here where I can, so 1 minute, let's delete this one snippet. Okay, so it's fine. So let's copy the path of the sample.java, go to properties. There you can see this is the path. So what I'm planning to do is I want to execute this file in the command prompt. CD space, I should go to this path first. The directory is invalid, it means that, so cd space c admin still admin already we are there, so no need to switch. Or else let me go one by one. Cd space eclipse workspace. So now it's come to the workspace. Later we can do batch 15 and next src java classes. Here you can see the root directory from user admin to eclipse workspace to batch 15 to src to java classes. Now what we have to do, our file is in the class java classes package. So what you people has to do is, we have two things here, right? Java C space Java. It means that Java C is nothing but Java compilation. Java C space sample.java. Sample.java. When you do this thing, automatically start compile. Okay, the code is going to be converted into the mission level language. Now compilation is done, so you have to run the code. If you want to run the code, what you have to do, java space sample.java. You should give this one. You see, welcome to the batch 5, batch 15 Java classes. Is it the same output we executed here? In this one, welcome to batch 15 Java classes. So what we use it here? These are the some of the development tools we have to run the code. Java C, comma Java. Java C, comma Java. Are you clear?
Yes, Raj.
Sir,
But I have a
Are you
quick
clear
doubt. Like,
about? Sorry, I didn't get your
I have
point.
sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
So my doubt is like, why do we have to execute like two? Whereas in the Eclipse, right, we ran only one. But why we are executing like two files here? I was
What two
confused. So,
files?
say suppose like if you can go back to the Eclipse, right? So there we are just running only the .jar file. Can you go back
Yes,
to the
yes.
Eclipse once? But whereas in the command line prompt, we are running like two files.
Okay, so I got your doubt that here simply by doing one click on the and you can click run as and you easily running the program. But why you are telling that the in command prompt we have two options, right? So in the command prompt, I just explained you to what is mean by Java C and Java.
No, actually there, okay, in command line prompt, we just ran only Java sample, whereas .java, Java
Yes.
sample.java, whereas in the Eclipse, we just ran only Java sample.java. Like here, why we are, I mean, in the command line prompt, we are running extra Java C sample.java. Why is like, why we are
Here
running an extra?
Eclipse is integrated with the Java. So no need to do this Java C and Java. Simply directly by clicking on the right click and you can click as a run as and Java program, Java application, you can run it in the single step. But in command prompt, we don't have any integration with the Java especially. We just install the JDK version, you see the 11 here, but you haven't integrated anything here. Getting my point?
Oh, yeah, makes sense now.
And one more thing is, so we have use of this command prompt. Sometimes if you went somewhere in that laptop you don't have Eclipse tool, okay, at that time how can you run that program to see the output? You can simply by going that path where that file is there and you can run these two commands, right?
Yeah, right. Got it.
Okay, mostly a few people are using some Linux commands and all those things. There also it will be useful to you as compared with Eclipse. Okay, you people
Okay.
has to know both ways. Based on your
Okay.
flexibility on your laptops or in your office workspaces, you can use it whether it is command prompt or Eclipse. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you,
clear?
Raj.
Clear, guys? Please confirm.
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay, let's see variables and data types. Okay, let me create one more class here that is named as a variables. I already told you the class name should be start with a capital letter. Class name should be start with a capital letter. I'm typing public static void main. Okay, yesterday someone is asked that what is mean by public static void main. Okay, let me show that one as well. So if you see, this is a main function. Public static void main is a main function. So whatever code you have written in the Java, even 1,000 lines, 2,000 lines, 3,000 lines, 6 7 10,000 lines of code, the execution is starts from this main function only. The execution is starts from the main function only. That's the reason we are taking it as a public. It is a access modifier. We have two more things: private and protected. Public is nothing but you can access that variable. For example, if there is here, let me open this. Here I have created a function, right? So if I declared any variable inside this method, so I want to access that variable inside this method only. I won't access outside. Okay, as it is a public, I am able to access anything inside the method. So here, let me take one example. This is the declaration of variable. Okay, int space a equal to 10. It means that I just declare a variable a equal to 10. The value of a is 10 now. So here, what I'm going to do here is, I just want to create one method here, void main or else void int, void add and let me create one more. Okay, so I have taken a method here. So in this method, if I want to access int b equal to a, it means that I am assigning the value of a into the b. I am assigning the value of a into the b. Okay, so we can do it because this int a is outside this method. It means that it is a public variable. You can access this int a comma 10 within any method inside this main method. You can access it. But if you give this int a equal to 10 inside this one, but here you have given that private. So what it will happen is you can't access this int a comma 10 outside this method. Okay, that is the difference between public and private. Okay, the product can be seen in the inheritance concepts. Okay, and here the static is a function they have given. So non-access modifier, void is return time. It shows that we are not returning anything. Main is a method name. Clear about the public static void main? It's very important method. The execution will be starts from this method only. Clear or not?
Uh, Hello, sir. What is static here? Non-access modifier.
Static means non-access modifier is nothing but in the public we can see that access modifier, right? So where we can access it, public, private, protected. Static is a common normal thing that can be a static main function. We can't change it. To represent that we are giving a static. Okay,
So we cannot change this public to
main
private
function.
in this main function.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
When
Clear
you say
guys?
like void is a return, I mean it returns nothing. Like, what is the use of using void here? Is it really worth using void? I mean, in what
We
cases like
have,
we can use void?
yes, we have few return types, the like void and return. Okay, sometimes you don't understand this concept now while explaining the methods, concepts, inheritance, and we have some moops concept: inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation. These types of concepts we have. While explaining that, you get to know what is the use of the void. Okay, sometimes we want to return something. Okay, so we have a class and we are going to create a object. With the object we are going to access the class. When we are accessing the class variables with the help of the object, we need something written in that class to access. Okay, in those scenarios we
Mhm.
are going to use the void and int return types. Okay, at that time you
Okay,
guys get to know the meaning of this. Okay, that's
okay,
a dedicated concept. It will not be fitted in our session today. Okay,
okay.
clear? Please
Yes.
respond, guys. If you are
Yes,
not
yes.
responding,
It's
how can
clear,
I know
sir.
that you guys understand or not? Okay, cool. Next one is Java comments. Java comments also very important. Let me add the topic also for today. So we have two types of comments mainly. One is single line comment, two is multi-line comment. So for example, I have a written a code int a equal to 10 and int b equal to 30. I have written a code like this. So now I don't want int a equal to 10, int b equal to 30 values. So at that time what I can do is I can comment backslash star. Okay, this is the open, closed we have give star backslash. By that I just commented two lines of code. Okay, this is called multi-line comment. Multi-line comment means I can comment these two lines. Okay, sir, you may tell if you are not required, you can delete, right? So why you are commenting this one? As of now, it's not required for me, but in future I may use these variables, right? So why we has to delete that one? So we may use these variables in the future, right? So at that time, no need to write the code if you comment. These are the small lines of code, it's fine. But you have written hundreds and 200 lines of code of logic. If you don't want it today, but if you want it after 2 months, then why we need to delete it and write it again? It's a waste of our time, right? So by giving these comments, we are telling to the system that please don't execute these lines. It should be in the dead state. We are not using these lines of code. That's what you guys are telling to the compiler. Okay, this is called multi-line code. But if you want to comment only single line, okay, for example, I don't want only int a, so I just use two backslashes. It went to the comment state. Clear? We have two types of comments. One is single line comment, one is multi-line comment. Single line we have given the two backslashes, multi-line we have given the backslash star and star backslash. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
So in the
Clear.
single line comment, we don't have to give anything after the line, just on the
No,
starting
not
should be fine.
required. In front of the line only, we should give only two backslashes. It's fine. But multi-line, we have multiple lines, right? That's why we have to tell what is starting line and what is ending line. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Sir,
Okay.
is there any
Cool.
shortcut
Next.
to give that comments instead
Sorry.
of giving star? Is there any shortcut instead of giving slash star? Is there any shortcut like Control C, something like shortcut to give the comment? For example, it's
What
10 to 20, 10 to 20
what
lines. We
shortcut,
can
my
copy.
dear Anand? I didn't get your point. What shortcut
So
should be there for
shortcut,
you?
shortcut in the sense, for example, if you want to comment like 20 to 30 lines in a program, we just copy the entire 20 lines code, and we can give like Control C something to comment it all the 20 lines at a time. Uh,
Yes, you can comment all lines at a time with the help of the multi-line comment, right? Just put your cursor on the 20 line and you can make backslash star and come to the 30 line to make star and backslash. It was easy, right? To making a single line comment for 10 lines.
okay. No, I'm just
Instead
asking
of
like
making the 10 lines, commenting
mhm.
single line, single line, single line, you can make only 2 points. At the 20 point, you can make backslash star, and 30 point, you can make star and backslash. It was easy, right? To make as compared with 10 lines comment.
Okay, so we have to enter stars as forward slash star. Okay,
Yes, you have to enter it.
okay.
Okay, cool. Next one is variables. Very important topic. Please listen carefully. And after listening, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. I am seeing that few people are not going through the materials and not listening the classes carefully, and they're asking the doubts. Okay. So how can you may have doubts, sir? How can you know that we can't see the material? If you see the material, you won't ask that doubt. Okay. So here you can see what is mean by variable. So if you see that a variable is a container which holds the value while the Java program is executed, and a variable is assigned with a data type. Okay, here the variables and data types are neighbors. Okay, in our real-time examples, we can call it as a variables and data types are neighbors. Without data type, we can't assign the variable. We should tell that variable what type of variable it is. What type of variable it is. A variable is a container, it can hold some value, like we have a bucket and jug, some material we have, right, to hold the water, right? In similar way, to hold the value, we should have a variables as like a containers. Java variables are case sensitive. It's nothing but you should give a small letter only. Case sensitive is nothing but if it is required small letter, you should give only small letter. If it is required capital letter, you should give capital letter only. But for Java variable, we should give small variables only. And variable name should not be matched with the Java keywords or reserved words. You may have doubt that, sir, so what is meant by Java keywords and Java reserved words? For example, this public, static, void, main, class, package, these are the some of the Java keywords. You can't give that names as a variable names. For example, int space public, it's not correct one. It's showing an error because it's a Java keyword. Public is a Java keyword. It won't take it. It won't take it. Okay. The variable name should not be a Java variable or keyword. Sorry, Java keyword or reserved, and must be unique in the scope of declaration. Must be unique in the scope of declaration. It means that initially you have given the int space a, but again, if you want to go with the float variable, float is another type of data type. We'll explain. Don't confuse. Okay. I have given a in the integer, but I don't want to make that a again for the float type of variable. It will throw an error. Like that, it means that you are holding. You have orange mug and you have blue mug. In orange mug, you hold at the hot water. If you want to hold the cold water in that orange mug, is it possible? It's not possible. You should leave that hot water and you can hold the cold water. In similar way, If you want to hold that float with the a variable, you can remove integer type of a and you can hold that float as a. Getting my point?
Yes,
Getting
sir.
my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And variable must be unique and variable names must not exceed 255 characters. Variable names must not exceed 255 characters. In Java, all the variables must be declared before they can use. It means that if you want to use any variable, you should declare it first. For example, here I am taking int space c equal to a plus b. Sorry, a plus b. Okay, so it will throw an error because it's showing that an error that a comma b, it is throwing an error. Why? Because I haven't declared any variable for the a and b. So if I declared the values for the a and b, then this error will go on. You can see int space a equal to 10 comma int space b equal to 20. Now the error will go on because I declared the variable a comma b. The 10 plus 20 is 30. So if I remove this, I haven't declared it, it will throw an error. That's what they are telling in this point. In Java, all the variables must be declared before they can be used. And the value stored in the variable can be changed during the program execution. If you want to change that variable a equal to 10 you have given initially, but you want to change from that a value is 20, 30, you can change it. Okay. So what types of variables we have in the Java? So very important guys, we have local variable, we have instance variable, we have class variable. Three types of variables we have. Local variable is nothing but it is declared in methods or blocks. Okay, if you see this program, I have created a class space test and that inside I have given int space i1 equal to 10 and later I have taken that static space int space i2 equal to 20 and I have given some what we can say void test method is a method I have taken inside it. And let me open and we'll write a code here, class space, and I have taken that class name as a test. Okay, this is the class I have taken. So within the class what I'm going to do here is int space I equal to 10. This is the value I have taken. So sorry, this is I not 1. Okay, so after that what I'm planning to do is static space um, int space k equal to 20. This is one variable and after that I want to create one method, void space, and we can see the test method. Test method is a one of the method I have taken. Okay, this is the method I have taken. In this method what I taken is int space j equal to 30. J equal to 30. If you come to this program here, I declared a variable immediately inside the class which I have created. Okay, when I have created the variable immediately at the class, this is a creation of class guys, don't confuse the class as class and object concept is not yet completed. In future classes we are going to see, I make you people to explain very clearly. I'm taking even the concept is not completed. So this is the creation of class keyword name, class keyword space, and class name. The class name should be start with a capital letter, remember that point. Okay, if you take the immediate object we can call it as a instance variable. This is a class variable. Instance variable means class variable. And next one, if you want to take it as a, so if you come to this one you can see that this is a static or class variable. The first one is called it as a instance variable. It's all about the object variable. And later we have taking the static space int space i2 equal to 20. Either it may be static or else class. You can call it as both. Okay, you can call it as both. Let me open this. This is called it as a. So here you can see I'm giving the comments as a method what type of variable it is. Okay, for that also the comments concept is very important. For example, 4 developers are working on the particular project. Okay, that a person has written code, the d person has to continue that code. If the d person has to continue the code which is written by the a, the d person has to understand everything which is written by the person a, right? For that they have implemented the comments concept by seeing that he can understand this is instance variable, and this is static variable. And a few intelligence may got doubt, sir, they also code us, right? How they don't know what is meant by instance variable, what is meant by static variable, even if they are not writing the comments. They know even they are not written in the code, but in real time it's not be like that. 3 lines and 5 lines of code, thousands of lines of code will be there. So by seeing the comments you can easily identify it. Okay, so most of the intelligence in our batches may got these types of doubts. That's the reason I'm telling it. Okay, so this is called static variable, and this is very important. This is a local variable. Why we are calling it as a local variable? So let me explain you. So this int j equal to 30 is there inside this method. Okay, so the life of this j variable is there within this method only. You can't access this int j equal to 30 outside this method. Outside this method, for example, if you give that system dot out dot println, and if you give j here, column system dot out dot println. Okay, the rest is small. System dot out dot, it's showing an error. Why? Because we are not able to access it outside. But if you give the same method inside the method, you can access it, because the life of this j method will be there inside this method. Inside this method. Okay, clear about the local, static and instant variables, guys?
Sir, repeat the last thing that you explained just now.
What last thing? This int space j equal to 30,
That's
right?
just yeah.
Is it? Okay, so int
System dot
space j equal to, yes,
yeah. Why the system dot out dot print was giving us error?
because of we haven't created an object. We should create an object for it first of all. Okay, this is the class concept. We should create an object for this class, and then only you can access it. Okay, you can't understand if I explain now how to create a object. We'll see while explaining the concept of class and object. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's the reason it's throwing an error. So it means that there is a classes in the btech, section a, section b, section c, section d. If the principal want to know how the syllabuses are going on the sections, will that principal ask each and every student in the class? No, he will
Mm-hmm.
take, he will pick any student randomly and he will ask, is it or not?
Yes.
In similarly, if you want to access anything inside the class, first you should create an object like one random guy, then only you can access I, K, J. Clear?
Okay. Okay.
So now
And
we
here
can
one,
write the so one second.
sorry.
Now we can write that system dot out outside the class test, right?
Yes, we can write it, but we can't access the J variable as it there
Yeah, we
inside
cannot
the,
access because it is outside
yes,
inside the class.
yes, it is there inside the class. We are not able to take that variable J. Okay.
Okay.
But we can
So here
access I and K, right?
I and Chi is also there in the test block, right? So we should create objects. That's what I'm telling.
Oh, so here
Hmm.
instance variable is nothing but the, I mean, is it a kind of global variable, or it's a all,
Instance
I mean, it's
variable is
altogether
nothing but
separate?
a, it's a object variable. Okay, so you should create object for this test, then only we can access it. Okay, that class and object concept is completely different.
So
Okay,
can we have multiple classes and multiple objects in the same variable in one variable's Java file?
we have multiple classes but not multiple objects. Okay, so this concept will come up here when I'm explaining the inheritances. We have parent class and child class. We are going to inherit it child class from parent class. There is separate dedicated session at the time of inheritances. You guys get to know clear idea about on this what we can say object creation while explaining that inheritance concept. Okay, don't worry about that.
But Raju, I
Uh,
have a doubt. But we don't write the system.out.println, na? So what is the output is comes?
It won't be executed now. No output will come up here. Here we haven't write any system.out.println, right? I just explain the code here. If I haven't write any system
Okay.
statement here, nothing will be printed. Okay, if I write outside this class, this is the class, right? If I write any system or dot out dot println outside this one, okay. For example, system dot out dot println, this program is all about the variables concept. If I print like that, then it will print. But what I'm telling is, if you want to access any element inside this class, we can't access without object creation.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, Raj.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir,
So
can you
this
please
is
explain the static variable? 1 second.
what you want in the static variable, Anand. What
Like
you didn't get.
you said, like a instant variable, it is like object specified, right? Uh,
Yes.
what is about static like that?
Static is nothing but once you give it static space int space k equal to 20. Okay, you can't change this variable.
Okay,
Okay, so the variable value should be at 20 only. We can't change it.
okay, fine.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
about the variables, and let's get into the data types concepts. Hope you guys are clear. Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Here, while I'm writing a creating a class, I'm taking the first letter as a capital. Please remember that point. And one more thing I'm going to explain to you here is the class name and the file name both should be the same. So if you see, this is the file name, right? So file name is data type.java, right? What is the class name here? Data type. Both should be same. Then only the program will executed. For example, if I take data typ as a class, it will throw an error. So if you move a cursor here, it will ask, please change either class name or else this file name. So if I give the type here, the error will be resolved. Okay. And let's see what type of data types we have. Yes, you can see the data types of mainly two types. First one is primitive data type and next one is non-primitive data type. In primitive data type we have 8 types again. In non-primitive data type we have only two. Sorry, we have only one, that is call it as a string. That is call it as a string. We have two types of data types. One is primitive data type and another one is non-primitive data type. In primitive data type we have 8 types. In non-primitive data type we have one type. So if you come to this data types, we have two types: primitive data type. And in primitive data type, how many we have? 8 types.
8 types.
8.
Non-primitive data type, we have one type.
One type.
So why I'm writing this in the notepad? To make you people to know and understand well. And one more thing is, in next day we'll recall the concepts of previous days. It's nothing but what topics we learn. That's the reason I'm writing on the notepad. Okay. Total how many? 9 types of data types we have. Let's see one by one. So in the first, in out of 8 types, first 4 types are integer types. First 4 types of integer type. You see that so far we see int space I equal to some value, right? So byte space a equal to 10 and a short space a equal to 1000, int space I equal to 10,000 and long space L equal to some longer value. You may have doubt that, sir, we have taken int space I equal to 10, but why it's taken byte space a equal to 10? Okay, so here if you see that for byte we have 8 bits. For byte we have 8 bits. For short we have 16. For integer we have 32. This is the size, guys. For long we have 64. These are bits. If you convert into the byte, we have 8 bits equal to 1 byte. 16 bits equal to 2 byte. This is all about the size of memories, guys. Don't confuse. Okay. 32 bits is nothing but 4 bytes. 64 is nothing but 8 bytes. Okay, let's see sizes in the form of bytes 1, 2, 4, 8. So here for this 10 also you can take int space I equal to 1000. Okay, for a equal to 10 is there, right? So you can take int space a equal to 10 also. But what is the difference they change here is, so to store the value of 10, 8 bits or 1 byte is enough. 8 bits or 1 byte is enough. So if you store same value of int space a equal to 10 in 32 bits is nothing but 4 bits. Okay, the 1 will be used and remaining 3 bytes memory will be wasted. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
That's the that's why we are taking the appropriate values. For example, if it is small values, we can take it as a byte. If it is long, medium values, we can take it as a shortened integer. If it is a longer values, we can take it as a long.
Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Yep.
Clear about why we are using byte, short, integer and long? It's all based on the sizes. If it is longer values, we can take 64 like 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. The longer values we can take it as. If it is 32 bit, then you can take it as this thing. 16 bit you can take it as this. 8 bit you can take it as this. Is called integer data types. And next one is relational data types. We have two types in the relational data types mainly. One is float and another one is double. One is float and another one is double. For example, you have a variable to store. Both are used for the decimal value storage only. But the difference between the float and double is here. There is a value of a is 3.141414, right? Like this we have a value. If you want to round off this value up to two decimal values after point like 3.14, 3.14, okay, then we can call it as a float. But if you want to take all the values which are there after point, then you can take it as a double.
Double.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
And next one is character. If you want to take any single character, for example, we have vk. Here vk is string, is nothing but set of characters. But if you want to take specially v, then you can take it as a character and it should be there on the single quotation. That's what happen in this. The character is called a primitive. The string is called it as a non-primitive. String is called it as a non-primitive. And next one is conditional. Conditional is nothing but it's all about the boolean, whether it is true or false, whether it is true or false. For example, whenever you are taking some values like mostly you are using it in the Selenium, very important. So there is a title for this one, session 1 2 3 4 5. So I am telling that is this session is same or not. If both are same, please print true. If both are not same, we can print false. Okay, while practicing the Selenium concepts, you get to know very easily this boolean concept. Okay, as of now you may confuse the boolean space b equal to true is nothing but true means 1, false means 0. Okay, that 1 0 values are not assigned to this one. Okay, the true and false is going to be assigned to this one. If the condition is true, then it will get the XPath of that particular functionality. Okay, while practicing that Selenium programs, you guys get to know. So don't confuse about, keep this aside and remember that there is a one more data type we have, that is called it as a boolean. The size of that is 1 bit. Okay, so non-primitive is nothing but string space str equal to Java world. String space str equal to Java world. This is all about the data types. Clear guys? Let me take one program and we'll see, we'll execute. Okay, so we'll take randomly two from this, one from this, and one from character and one boolean we can take and we can write a program. So as we have created class already, right? So I'm taking int space, let's take short space a equal to 100. Okay, then I'm taking double space, what we can take, pi equal to 1 minute, guys. Getting call. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance, guys. Okay. So here, let me open that Eclipse. So let's take the pi value. What is the pi value? 3.1414. Sorry, 3.141414, like that we will get it, right? So I have taken the same value as the pi. Pi is nothing but 22 by 7, 3.141414, and so on will be there. I have taken only 3.141414. So if I want to stop from here after two decimals, I have to take f here and I have to take here float. Okay. Next, what we can take? We can take one character, char space. mm,
Can we use float after like 4 characters, or it limits only to 2?
no, up to two only.
Okay.
Char space course equal to, I'm taking the course as a S Selenium. Okay. And next we can see string space. Going another. I think the representation is wrong. S is capital, but still it's showing another. Okay, let me check it. String space str equal to some name I have given like VK. Okay, these are the things I have given. So let's, what we can do here is just printed these values. For example, I'm printing 2 or 3 on it. System dot out dot println. What I'm going to take here is I will take one a value, and then I can take, so I can give all in single line as well, but to make you people to clear, I'm giving in the separate lines. I just giving only two things, one is a and one is course. Let's execute and we'll see. Right click on it, run as Java application. You can see the output 100 and s. In similar way, if you give the str and pi, those things are going to be executed. Okay, this is all about the data types. Hope we are left over with 7 more minutes. That 7 minutes will not be good enough to complete these conditional statements. We'll see conditional statements, arrays, and loops. These three concepts in the tomorrow session. Okay, these three are array and loops, also small concepts. It's going to be covered with the 3, 4, 5 in the tomorrow session. We are done with variables and data types. And tomorrow is Thursday, right? Thursday we can see 3, 4, 5. And Friday we can see sixth one. And how many of you are interested to attend on the class on Saturday?
Interested.
Not possible for me, sir.
No, from my end
Okay,
as well.
Not from my end.
Not possible for me.
then most of you people are not interested to attend on the Saturday, so I won't take class on the Saturday. Okay, happy?
Sir, when you're planning for resume preparation,
Sorry,
for manual testing, you said it's on
we'll
Friday, right?
explain. We'll explain you. I will try to take it on the Friday then. Okay, so we'll complete these things tomorrow, and we'll discuss the resume preparation, and then we'll move to the other topics. Okay, on Friday we can take it.
Hi, I just wanted to know, as you have typed over there system.print output.println, and you call one of the variables. So just wondering, so if we want to print couple of variables at the same time, instead of semicolon, can we use the comma?
not comma. So there, here itself, you can directly take it. You can put the comma here. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You can put the
Comma,
comma
and
and you
then
can
we
give it
can say
directly here.
pi.
Yes, you
Oh,
can give it directly here by keeping the comma. Okay. Uh,
oh.
I think that you are asking like this. It won't be happen. Okay.
No, 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 no. Inside of parenthesis only comma, and then we can type
Yes, you
pi.
can take it. Yes, yes,
Okay.
you can take it. And if you want to print any message also, you can print in that. For example, a is 100, right? So 100 is a integer number. If you want to print it like this, you can take concatenation symbol plus and you can get double quotation, is a integer number. You can take it and you can close it. Okay, this plus icon is used for the concatenation. Okay.
Sir, in the float data type, you mentioned only two numbers are allowed after the decimal, right?
Yes,
In float data type. So what if I add the three more numbers? Will I get any
it
error?
will. You can try it in your system what will happen, Anand, at the time of practicing. By that you can understand very clearly.
Okay.
Any more doubts?
Sir, this is Santosh, outside of the class. So yesterday I missed the class and today is the first day for me. By chance, can I get the essay recording to catch up?
Sorry.
So I missed the class yesterday. So can I get the recording or something
Okay,
to
you are
refer the
from Harsha
students' name?
Institute, right? Hello.
Pardon? Yes.
You are from Harsha Institute, right?
Yes.
You can ask them, they will share the recording because your contacts, I don't have your contacts directly. So it's not a correct way to contact you directly before you joining the course. Okay, so your
Okay,
contacts
understood.
are there with your institute. You can ask your institute, they can share the recording sessions of the yesterday's and today's.
Got it. That works. Thank you.
Also, this is my first class
Okay,
too. So
got it?
after enrolling,
Okay.
do are you gonna like Harsha Institute is gonna share the material or manual with me, or the like you are gonna share how it will work?
One thing I'm telling guys, so if you have any queries regarding the recordings, your institute will help out you. If there is any doubts regarding the course, regarding materials, and if you have any doubts on the course, I will be the POC for it. Okay.
Okay, okay, yeah, fine, thanks.
So I'm closing the session. And one thing guys, so I'm not a free at entire day, so few people are directly calling me. So if you have any doubt, please message in the group. You already have the WhatsApp group created by your institute. Please keep your doubt in that group. By that the other people who know already it, they can give an answer for it, or else on free time I will give an answers and I will clarify your doubts in that group. Or else if you feel shy to make that silly doubts in the WhatsApp groups, you can ping me directly in the WhatsApp group chat. So don't call me directly. It makes me uncomfortable at the time of office. We are busy with some other works in office, right? So it's not possible to explain in the call at the time of the work what we are doing in my office. Okay, please try to understand. If you have any doubts, ping me in the chat directly. If you are feeling shy to ask those doubts in the groups created by your institutes. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any more doubts?
Hmm.
If not, we'll
Uh,
close the session for the day. Yes, Kitty,
Sir,
you can ask.
yeah, you no, I so in JVM, the Java code it comes into compiler, and what is that? MIL
Mission level language, Kitty.
mission level language. Yes,
It
okay.
is in the form of zeros and ones. Not only Java programming, whatever that mission we are having operating system in our laptop, right? It won't understand the high level languages like English, which we written in programming languages. Okay, the
Okay,
system can understand only mission level language, that is called zeros and ones. That
okay, got
English
it.
language is going to be converted into the mission level languages zeros and ones in the byte code and barcodes. What we can see, we can't understand that mission level language. That compiler will convert this English language into the mission level, high level to mission level. Okay,
Yes.
we
Yes.
can call it
Thank
as a low level as well. Mission level language is also called as a low level language.
Okay. Thank you,
Any
sir.
more doubts? Okay, then
No, sir.
I'm closing the session. Yes, Krishnaveni, you're asking?
No, sir. No doubts.
Okay. So cool. I'm done for the day. So we'll see on the tomorrow. Tomorrow we can see that conditional statement, loops and arrays, and Friday we can see about the resume preparation. Okay. So how to apply for the jobs in the Naukri and LinkedIn, and we have other portals, right? So we'll discuss about it. Okay. So have a nice day. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.